No! Is he still coming? Yeah, he's still coming. That it? Yeah, that's it. Not too hard. I don't think I even took a hit. Whew. Nice. Oh. Wait, maybe we're just entering phase 2. Oh. Okay. Not fair, you took him away. I wasn't done shooting him yet. Blue gem.
Nice rock. Shove it into my face, G. Trust me, it doesn't mean we're engaged or anything.
Alright, well, if you say so.
Might be a tight fit, but okay.
God, I love the puns. So we need 4 more in you. Blue gems.
So what exactly did that do?
Blue gems let me transform into new tools of war, new gears of me. In other words,
A new weapon. Magnificent.
Teether.
I bet all the VIPs are walking around with blue gems.
Cool. So now we have access to our machine gun version of Johnson. Bitchin'. There we go. I love how his little flame will change too when you're changing weapons. You know, blue's is the machine gun, green's the shotty, and red's the pistol. I usually stick to the fucking pistol. I like it. Alright, 2-3. What a wonderful world. Well, no, I don't really think this game's gonna be too long. Again, there's only maybe 1 or 2 sections that might hang me up that I can remember. One's, it's kind of a side-scrolling part, which is kind of weird to think of that this game would have, but it's there. And it's a nuisance. A real nuisance.
You know I found Paula in a dumpster, right?
What? You said you met her at the supermarket.
I did. It was the bin out behind the dime a dozen.
And you just picked her up out of the rubbish and brought her home?
Why no?
Sometimes I think I hardly know you.
So weird. Ah! That shit's moving. Gross. Boom.
What was that?
I don't know, but we've got company, as in lots of.
Well, if they pull up a chair, I would be happy to beat them with it.
Ah! Fuck. Yeah. Come on. What you fuckers got? Yeah. You got shit. Ooh, hello. Anyone else? Where do you think you're going, cabron? Ah, God, it's nice. Plus, you get to learn some Spanish with this game, too. Mostly cuss words. Pendejo. That's about all I know right now. Oh, hello. The man who never had his fill.
The man who never had
Or
his...
Carla Johnson said it.
It was a cold and snowy eve. Certainly no night for a man without a home to be walking these grey and endless streets. Inside the pizza parlor, George Reed spun a lively tune on his harmonica. The local children giggled and pointed excitedly at the harmonica man as their parents glowed with approval. His reward would be all the pizza he could eat, 6 pies at least, and a warm bed in one of these folks' homes. He knew they were good for it. But when he tucked in for the night, George had not had his fill. As the years and calories stacked up, most men would have got older and fatter. Yet for all he consumed, George only got thinner as he washed from town to town. Tapeworm. Tonight he plied his trade with some grannies and orderlies in a nursing home. Hoo-ah! His harmonica filled the room with joy. After devouring 3 helpings of pork chops and mashed potatoes, he eyed the plate of the old woman next to him. Juice dribbled down his chin. "Go ahead, Georgie," she said. "You're such a good boy. You shouldn't have to starve." But George had not had his fill. Early the next morning, he was already on the freeway with his thumb in the air. "Where are you headed?" said the man in the truck. "Nowhere," said George. "Anywhere." It was a new decade, and tonight George played to an all but empty bar in the city. He had lost a lot of weight. Afterwards, the only woman in the joint took the stool next to him and asked him his name. The bartender leaned over the counter. "You don't know this guy, Mary. George is famous, been all over the tri-state area." With a wink, he added, "Man's insatiable." And that night, George proved it as he buried his face in Mary's beard. Holy woodland creatures! Attaboy, George! Attaboy, George! "Play that harmonica," she purred. But even after 5 trips to heaven and back, he had not had his fill. The morning after was an awkward affair as they stared at each other over coffee. One wanted to feel more, the other just wanted to feel. In his final days, George was all skin and bones. I can relate, except for the skin part. His last meal had been a mistake. It was on a sidewalk one night in a small suburban town that he came across the boy. Hungrily, and with an agonized grimace, he opened his mouth to beg for help. Out came a cacophony of wheezes and toots, but the boy understood.
Wait, you mean Jorge ate his harmonica?
Once he was alone, George Reed looked at the candy bar he held in one hand and began to cry. They found George's half-eaten body in a market next town over. In one hand he held a knife, in the other a fork. Chunks of flesh had been torn from his chest and his arms. Blood framed an eerie smile. The wind that morning blew fierce, and as it whistled through the hole he'd carved out of his own neck, the harmonica man played his last song in this world. There were Gawkers, and many knew him. They shared stories of how he'd filled them with hope, filled them with life. They, at least, had had their fill. Especially Mary. The end.
Yeah, and these storybooks also litter the place. They're kind of weird, but interesting, I guess. Besides, it's nice just to hear Johnson talking a little bit more, too. So that you get that added benefit, too. Hello? Oh, you bastard, no.
That cheeky imp! He doused our goat!
Then let's put out some lights of our own.
Go on, try it. There we go. That got him.
Would you kindly bust a cap in those mother fudges before they douse the lights?
Working on it.
You know, we never finished talking about you kidnapping Paula.
I didn't kidnap her.
You hauled her out of a skip. Isn't that illegal in some states? What did she say?
Nothing. Not for weeks. I was afraid to even touch her, you know? Like she didn't belong to me. To anyone.
But something changed.
There was a phone call.
The little story gets more interesting. Garcia and Paula's. Thank you for dropping a hot steaming turd.
Speaking of phones, put that on hold, G. We've got company.
Yeah, let's see that. Nope. Fuck you. No. No, fucker. Back off. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Shit. There we go. Oh, I see you. Any more fun stuff? Oh yeah. That was a missed shot. Oh wow.
Feels good. Feels good.
Yes.
Okay, now what's this about a phone call?
Me and Paula were eating when the phone rang. Suddenly, she slams her fork down and says, "Don't answer it!"
Creepy.
First thing she ever said to me. But I got up to take the call. Johnson, you should have seen her. She jumped out of her chair, ran to the phone, and ripped it right off the wall.
Whoa.
Then she came and put her arms around me and started crying. It was the craziest, weirdest, sexiest thing I have ever seen. I have been hers ever since.
I guess romances have been started over odder things. Possible. Oh, fuck. No.
I need to go.
Bastard.
Pinche cabrón.
Chomping on me. Weird shit in the mirror. Okay. Now, I think we go this way, or maybe through the window. I'm not sure. What are you smiling about? Teeth killed.
What? Demons don't like teeth?
The gun laws here are very strict. Haven't you wondered why they don't shoot back? You and I are violating almost every rule in the book. Heck, I'm practically made of teeth.
Yeah, so I think what we're shooting are actually teeth, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's also the currency or something. I don't know. It's weird. Very, very weird. Now, where the hell is that? Oh, hey, gem. Yes. Actually, let's go ahead and use that. More damage to my boner, please. Oh, God. So many penis jokes. Ring, ring.
Expecting any phone calls?
No, siree. Maybe it's from Paula.
Or at least someone with answers.
Woo!
Dios mío. Paula, is that
Dead
you?
ass.
When will this fucking torture end? Ah!
From hottie to hamburger, just like that.
No, can't do anything about that.